Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Huncho, back at you again with another video. So for these next couple of stories, we've got to head over to Newham, but more specifically, the Forest Gate area of Newham. So this first story that I want to get into is actually news that came out last night, and if you follow me over on my Instagram, then you would have seen this already, and if you don't follow me on my Instagram, you should definitely drop me a follow. It's Huncho. But it was being reported that Y.CB had been shot and stabbed. But before we get into that, let's go over what exactly happened. So last night, that being the 19th of December 2020, shortly before 9 p.m, emergency services were called to reports of a shooting on Dunbar Road in Forest Gate, Newham. When they arrived, they found a man believed to be in his late teens suffering from gunshot injuries on nearby Skelton Road. He was also suffering from a stab injury. Reports now claim that he is in hospital receiving treatment, and it is believed that he's in a stable condition. The Metropolitan Police said at 8:50 p.m. on Saturday 19th of December, police were informed of a shooting on Dunbar Road. Officers attended and found a man believed to be in his late teens on Skelton Road suffering from gunshot injuries. The man had also been stabbed. Officers provided first aid. Paramedics from London's ambulance service treated the man at the scene before he was taken to an East London hospital. He remains in a stable condition and his injuries are not believed to be life-threatening. A knife has also been recovered. At this early stage, there's been no arrests and inquiries continue. So the rumour that was floating about yesterday was that Y.CB had been shot and stabbed to death, but the person who's behind CB's Instagram would put out a statement which reads, "All these rumours that Y.CB's dead, he's not, he's calm." But with CB only saying that he's not dead and Y.CB not putting a statement out, along with Newham street blogs confirming that Y.CB did in fact get shot and stabbed, it does look as if it was him. By the way, if you don't follow Newham street blogs, you should definitely go and drop them a follow on Instagram as well. It's up on the screen right now. As it stands right now, there is unconfirmed reports that the person was shot in the head, but again, that's unconfirmed at the minute. Either way though, whoever did get injured during this incident, I am hoping for a speedy recovery, and it's good to know that they've gone on to survive this attack without also suffering from any life-changing injuries as well. But I gotta give a shout out to My London for getting the information out there though surrounding this situation, because I know there was a lot of speculation about the person dying, but again they've cleared it up, and it's crazy to think that someone went on to be shot, potentially in the head as well, and stabbed, but it doesn't even make the mainstream media. And as it stands right now at this time of the recording, not even the Newham Recorder has picked it up. But this story comes after recently a man was kidnapped in broad daylight again in the Forest Gate area of Newham. I don't believe at this current time the two incidents are connected. At around 11:44 a.m. on Thursday the 17th of December 2020, a few days ago now, police were called to reports of a man being taken from a car and bundled into a blue Citroen Berlingo van that drove off with him inside on Barwick Road. Onlookers were the ones who actually phoned the police because again, this was literally in broad daylight. Metropolitan Police officers were given the authorization to give pursuit and began chasing the vehicle through East London. At one point during the pursuit, the van actually rammed into a police car. It damaged it, but the officers weren't injured. The van then began heading up the A12 northbound carriageway in East London, and it's believed that they were driving on the opposite side of the dual carriageway. It finally came to a stop in Poplar near the St Leonard's Road junction at around 12 p.m, and the suspects fled the vehicle. Officers chased them on foot and arrested two people on suspicion of kidnap and traffic-related offences. The man who was kidnapped, aged in his 20s, was found injured in the back of the van. His injuries were thought to be non-life-threatening. The driver of the vehicle was also said to have fled, and days later he still hasn't been found, and detectives said they're appealing for dashcam footage as they work to establish his identity and his whereabouts. A witness who's seen the arrest of the two suspects though said the two men had been tasered and it was very dramatic. It caused absolute travel chaos. At first we thought it was a crash. So the most recent update to come out of this story would be that on the same day that they were arrested, 22-year-old Edgar Cisse and 22-year-old Frankie Jackson were both charged with kidnap, and detectives have recently come out to say it's not only the driver who's still on the run, but they also believe there might have been another person that was a part of this group. So a couple of crazy stories coming out of Newham, and again I just am hoping for a speedy recovery to the person that got shot. Again, it isn't fully confirmed that it's Y.CB, but going off the source sources that are coming out to basically say it was Y.CB, it does kind of look that way. But again, there is no official announcement from the news or anything like that. But let me know what you guys think of this down in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Y.CB Huncho, and I'm out.